Good afternoon. How's everybody? This is Ms. Lambert, owner, operator, instructor of Sapphire Physician Coding Training Program. Today is Sunday, June 12th. I want to go over the new session, and there'll be a new orientation just to kind of go over for the new students that's coming in. You guys know that this is an independent course. I will guide you. I will give you all the instruction that you need so that you can pass your CPC exam. That's what it's all about. Taking the CPC exam is not mandatory. You guys can still take my course without taking the exam. The exam is for you to be a certified professional coder. There is also billing information in here as well. Once you complete your course, I do give you a completion certificate, but you need to take your CPC exam to be certified. Let me see, there was another question someone asked me. How long is the course? There are 21 courses in the program. The course will take you 20 weeks if you do one course. And one course will normally take you 7 days. If you do two courses, within 7 days, you'll be finished in 10 weeks. So it's pretty much considered a crash boot camp course for some, and some take a little longer. So depending on how you study, you will complete the course in 10 weeks. Depending on how fast you are, as far as retaining, it will be quick for you. But those of you who need a little longer, I recommend the 20 weeks. Okay, in the orientation, it does tell you about how the classes go, how the courses are, what lessons you need to take. The medical terminology is a must. A lot of people ask me about the medical terminology. You can't really master coding unless you have medical terminology. You have to understand what the doctors are saying, what the surgeons are doing. So there is a course in there on medical terminology. After a few minutes of this, I'll go into share my screen and we'll see, how those classes go. I'm looking at the green screen thing. It's kind of annoying. I thought I wouldn't see any of this green stuff, but I'm looking at it. So anyway, there are some who are sending me emails in reference to when does the class start. I usually do not start the class until every 12 weeks. But I have a lot of people who I can see that are coming into the classroom at variable times, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. That's fine. Just shoot me an email. Let me know which classes you're going to take. I can see when you guys sign on and register for a class because I'm coming in right behind you. Whenever I see you, I get an email. And it lets me know who's in the classroom. Now, when you're not in the classroom, I know you're not in the classroom because I get a bell that says, I haven't seen you in 4 or 5 days. So, get with me. Let me make a plan for you. The course is independent. You follow your own schedule. The 10 weeks and the 20 weeks, that's my recommendation. That's optional. You can take as long as you need to complete the course. Right now, I have the courses going at a percentage rate, but I'm going to bundle the courses in about 2 months. So just if you can, just get in on the percentage because it's cheaper for you to do it like that. I don't want you to take a full blown out program and you're not going to complete it. That's why I have these classes broken up. So however you want to do them, let me know. I have to do a schedule for you. There is a plan in the orientation. I should be able to go over that. But if not, I'll go over that in another session. Okay. So in the orientation, we'll talk about the syllabus, the grades, at Moodle.com. What is that? Why do we need that? I use that for an open forum. We do a lot of discussion board on that. And that's a free course. It's free. Anybody can go on at Moodle.com, but you'll be in my class for Sapphire Physician Coding. Okay, I have 2 classes in there. I have a medical billing class and a coding class on Moodle.com. Okay, I'm going to be open for questions. Those of you who are archiving this video, don't worry about it. When I say questions, you can send me any email you want. Usually when I do the YouTube, I kind of go over some questions that you guys have already asked me. So in your orientation, there should be probably about 8 parts. And I also put the ebook in there. The book is on Amazon.com. Those of you who would like to order my book, Medical Billing and Coding Q&A, look on Amazon.com. You can type in my name, Lisa Lambert, or you can type in the book name and the book will come up, okay? My contact is also in the orientation. Assignment structure is in the orientation. Course outline is in the orientation. Sapphire coding class description is in the orientation. The syllabus is there. There's a PowerPoint in there about the program. There's a PowerPoint 1 and a PowerPoint 2. And there's also a welcome note with course directives in there. And you will also see the mission statement. I have my bio in there as well. And they're not in the order that I just mentioned, so forget about it. But it's in there. So when you begin the classes, the first thing that you will do is orientation. The orientation has, like I said, it's about 8 parts. You should go over all of that before you even start the course, because what if it's not for you? What if it's too much? So that's why I want you to go over the orientation first. Okay, so there are 21 courses in the program. When you go through the website, you will see all of the courses there. I'm not going to go down to 21 courses because then that'll just be too long. So right now we're just going to kind of talk about what you need in the classroom. Basically, if you have a printer, if you have a fax machine, scanner, perfect. Laptop, computer, absolutely. If you have a phone, iPhone, Android, perfect. And you can do your full classes on the phone. That's why I made this, so you can take it with you wherever you want to go. The entire course is virtual, and I mimicked the course based on a lot of school online courses. So it took a long time to develop this program, and trust me, I'm still developing a program because I always see something that I want to add in there for you guys. So, you know, just be precarious. I'm always adding new stuff into the program. Just take heed to it, because once you sign up for the program, you're in a program for life. There's nothing you need to do. If you take 6 months, 7 months, 8 months in what you need to do, I'll never lock you out. So anybody can get in the classroom once they actually enroll. One of the things I wanted to discuss is handing in your classwork or your homework or report or summary or whatever you need to do. You can use Google to do that, and you can attach it to an email. If you have PDF on your phone or documents, you could send it to me like that as well. So let's go into, I'm gonna go into shared. I think I'm already 10 minutes in. This may be too long for YouTube, but I'm gonna put it in the classroom for you guys to see. So I'm gonna share my screen now so I can go over some of the things that are there. Okay, let's share screen. Okay, so you guys see the syllabus right now. I'm going to drop this. Okay, so you guys see the syllabus. When you first go on, I want you to look at the syllabus first, because there's a lot of things in the syllabus that I need you to look at. But let's go ahead and go to orientation 1, being that I already have this one up. Okay, so we can open that back. Okay, so Sapphire Physician Coding at LBC Think. Okay, this is the mission statement. Okay, innovation, motivation, inspiration, leadership, education, empowerment, encouragement, believe, help the unhelped, truth, dedication, accomplishments, positivity, growth, and integrity. This is a Black-owned business, and I'll specify what it is. In this course, it's all about education and learning and growing. So anytime you need to get in touch with me, my email, my phone number, the website is all over the place. Text me, email me, trust me, I'll get back to you. Okay, if you want to start the course, go online, open up the course, put your email in, enroll. There's even free stuff on there to enroll into as well. How I'm looking at the course is how you'll be looking at the course as well. I'm looking at it as administrator, so it looks a little bit different than what you will be looking at. I don't know why that's showing right there. Show active speaker video. Okay, so we're gonna leave that. I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna skip the bio. Let's go to welcome note. Okay, so this is basically what you see when you first go in the classroom. And this is for the new students. I do an orientation every 12 weeks or so. I do an orientation. So this is considered the new orientation. It is the same as the one that I always do, but sometimes I do add stuff in there. So welcome to Sapphire. As you guys can see, you're just going to scroll through this. I'm going to put a full video of this in Zoom. This is just quickly for YouTube. That's all this is for. There are 21 courses, okay? One course a week, 20 weeks. Okay, 2 courses, 10 weeks. That's the goal. But trust me, you're not in a hurry. You can take your time, okay? We talked about the program supplies. This is optional, okay? So remember, the printer is optional, fax machines, all these things are optional because I use Scanner on my phone. You can download Scanner on your phone if you need to, scan me something. Okay, here, Moodle.com. That's my other teaching class. I use that class as well. So you'll see some emails from me from Moodle.com. Okay, so this is Sapphire Physician Coding Virtual Course. And these pretty much are the course directive. This is pretty long. I don't know. I'll see. This tells you how many pages it is. So this is about 10 pages. You guys will get a lot of information out of this. And this will tell you a lot of what you need to know. Now, in the classroom, I go over all of this. This is word for word. And this is not me writing from a book. This is literally me talking and I'm saying what's indicated in documentation. So Sapphire Physician Coding, LLBC Fing, LLC, mission statement. Okay, do not forget that mission statement because the mission statement says a lot about the program. Okay, in the orientations, this is what you will see. That's what we went over. Class outline, assignments, completion record. I did go over the completion record a few months ago. We'll try to get up to the completion record. And the completion record has all of the courses that you're going to take. When you complete it, you check it off. You can put your grades. You can put whatever you want there. I'll try to get to that in this video. Okay, how do you navigate through your Sapphire class? That's what this is. The orientation literally tells you every step of how to get through the classes. Okay, it even tells you your lessons will be in PDF. All of your lessons are in PDF. But if I have a website that I need you to look at, I'm going to put it in the notes portion so you can just click on it. You cannot click on my website or any type of URL that I put in if I put it on PDF. So that's why I put it in the notes section. Okay, I'm just kind of scanning through the ebook. There's an ebook there, the ebook for medical billing and coding Q&A. So some of you are new students to medical billing. You guys do need to get abreast on that. I don't have a book in front of me right now, but go on Amazon and find that book. Just type in my name, it'll pop up. I think there's 2 or 3 more, Lisa Lambert, but you'll find it. Medical Billing and Coding Q&A at LBC Fink. Okay, so again, I'm just kind of scrolling through this because it's just telling you what you can do. You can also print the course description, the file you need, download it, and print it from Self-Fi. You can download everything that you see here on your computer. Okay. And this tells you this right here. It says you can also view the videos in your course from, or some will be on YouTube. Okay. So, you know, I do put stuff on YouTube and it's the same thing. I'm doing this Zoom, but it goes on YouTube sometime. Okay, requesting one-on-one, go on to sapphire.com and request a one-on-one. You can send me a message from there too. Okay, so let's go down. Let's see what's in here. Now that you have an understanding about the course, you can access the lessons here anytime you want to. Okay, and it's not that I'm in the classroom all the time, but I have my gadgets with me all the time, so I can see who's contacting me and I can see who's in the classroom. You can shoot me an email from the classroom as well. Okay, so good luck. See you in class. Okay, this is all the information here that you need. You want to go on www.aapc.com, go on and so you can pretty much get a visualization of what AAPC does. They not only have coding exams, they have billing exams too. I don't go into in depth with billing. There is a short billing course in the Sapphire program, but I don't go into it as much as we do the coding directives. And coding is all about physiology. So, you know, just make sure you know the body. This is a PowerPoint, Sapphire Physician Coding. This is the first PowerPoint. And this PowerPoint pretty much tells you how the class is structured. You can also download this if you choose to. And you see how I have it laid out? Mostly every question that you could ask, I thought of it. And the reason why I did this because there's some students that just, I'm not calling her. I don't feel like talking to her. There are times when I go on and on and on. Sometimes I get carried away. Instructor Miss Lambert will post a word for the day, which I do post words for the day and I post them on Facebook. So watch out for those words of the day. And you know my motto, confidence through the roof. Okay. Competency taken on every Friday. When I say competency is taken on every Friday, you guys have tests to take that are inside the program. I would prefer you have them done by Friday and then submit them to me. But again, that's optional. Just finish them and get them to me. If you have not passed with a 70, I'll have to send it back to you. Your grades will be on at Moodle.com. I'll go through that as well. Okay. That's part one. And again, this is part of orientation. There are several parts to orientation, and it looks like I have a video in here already, so you guys can see that. This is part two. You see that white like that, that means that it's still loading. So we'll let it finish loading and you'll see the full slides. Medical terminology and anatomy and physiology. See, that's the CPT book and the ICD-10. So just kind of go through it and you guys are going to read everything that's in there. In the classroom, I pretty much try to go over what's in here. I'm going to start doing class for class. I'm going to probably start it not this Monday, but next Monday. So those of you who are new, just take heed to those new classes. Now, this I am going to go over word for word here. This is the syllabus, okay? In your syllabus, it tells you the Zoom ID. Those of you who are already enrolled into the classroom, Zoom ID doesn't change. And these are most of the times when I'm on Zoom. It's like 6:38 right now. So Saturday and Sunday between 6 and 7, I'm on Zoom. You guys already know this because it's already in your syllabus. Even right now, if you choose to, well, you can't do it now because this is going to be archived, but any of the students can get in on this. They put the code in and you will pop up, okay, while I'm still in the classroom. The office hours are here. All of the class information is here. The websites are here. Course competencies and class subjects, medical terminology, medical insurance billing, medical coding. Those are your core courses. Okay. Methods of instruction. Read this. This lets you know the class assignments, discussion board, YouTube. What are we doing? At what point are we doing anything? What do you use at Moodle for? You can even submit work on a Moodle too. So just be prepared to that. I just need to shoot you an email and invite you into the classroom. Let you know about the assignments, your workbook assignments. I do have books for you to purchase. A list of books is also in one of these orientations. I'll try to get to that today, but if I do not and you are a new student, please go through the full orientation. This is orientation, okay? The next time we come on, I'm going to show you what the books look like, because you don't have to get new books right now. When you take your exam, I want you to have new books though. The language of medicine, okay? Medical insurance, billing and coding, that's my book. Medical insurance handbook, the step-by-step coding book, the CPT book, ICD-10, HCPCS, and the CPC guide. Check out some of the other videos because I've already gone over some of those things, and you can see those on YouTube. Anything I post on YouTube is in the classroom. This is my contact. I haven't put a phone number on here. I just kind of left my emails here. When you go on the website, you guys will see my phone number. There are times when I do change it, depending on what state I'm in. If I'm in Atlanta, I change it to 470 or 770. I'm in Connecticut right now, so at this point it's still 860. My main phone number is 516. If you don't get me on a phone number, my 516 is in there. It's on the website. Okay. Here's session 10 weeks. And this is just pretty much the same stuff that we just pretty much talked about. If there's something that has changed in the orientation, and I may have done a zoom on it and it's indicating something else, just let me know. Because I do change things up sometimes to make it easier for you guys. There's sometimes if you email me and you say, oh, Miss Lambert, I cannot follow you with that. That's just too much. And I might change something up to make it a little easier. Okay, so this is telling you about Google Drive, how we use Google Drive, how we use it, Moodle.com. Tells you about the live lectures, post any questions you have. It tells you the times that I will get back to you, but I'll get back to you anytime. That's not like specific time. That's just an estimate. Okay, so this is the competency description, which means this is the description of the courses, and this is how long you should take. I pretty much broke it down bit by bit. How are we going to roll? Everything is in here. Okay, the hours, how long it should take. Now, I've had students that they cut this in half. I'm telling you, I don't know how they do it, but they're great students and they finished this course. Okay, they finished this course quickly. But I would prefer just take your time, because when you take that test, remember, that's what it's all about, the CPC exam. I want to see everybody pass. Okay, you got 2 shots. Okay, the first one you've got to pay for. The second one will be free if you do not pass. Okay, so this is just pretty much the course outline, and this is the notes. This is what I was saying when I have notes on here. And you see, I'll also have a note down here as well. If you send me something here, I'll get it. And then this is like texting. I'll pretty much get right back to you. Okay. This is assignments. Okay. So this is coding courses after you have completed their course, subject quiz, billing, medical terminology. In the program, at the back of the course, there should be an exam there. Now, in the program, you might see medical and billing and 3138, and then you'll see the exercises in 318B or 313B. So those are the quiz that I'm talking about. There's also quiz tests at the back of each chapter in the CPC book. Those are the tests that you're going to take with the coding. That's for more advanced. When you get down the line, we're going to start doing that. But you can start that on your own. That's a whole different class, okay, when we're doing those cases, because I've got to teach you how to code, what to look for. And some of you who are just brushing up, same thing. I've got to teach you what you was taught before you forgot, or before you let your certification expire. Not let, but sometimes we forget. Okay. So just take a look. I'm going through it slow so you guys can catch some of it. Okay. The quiz will be loaded into the files. The quizzes will be based on your material, which exactly, even in step-by-step, there's quiz in there too. There's tests in there as well. Okay. Monday, Wednesday. See, I have different days that stuff is going on. Okay, so make sure you kind of go through. This is just an example of how you purchase your course and how long it should take you to complete a session. Okay. So what do we have there? So this is probably the video before now. I'm not gonna go through the video, but it's probably one that's before now.
Hello, everyone.
Well, I'll tell you what, the video now looks a lot better than this
Welcome
one.
to Sapphire.
So let's see what's going on here. So this is how I wanted to show you how I put the YouTube videos on. You see how this is? That's what I do. I just paste them right here. Or you're gonna just click on it. I'm not gonna click on it. But when you go into the session, this is live, this is active, so you can just click on the YouTube video. Okay, let's go to program 2. Same video. This video is probably on YouTube, but again, I always put it in here. Okay. Okay, so let's jump down to just high class. I'll show that you are clicking on the subject notes. Okay, I put this here just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And I thought this was the cutest thing in the world to put here. I'll show that you are clicking on the subjects. There are notes posted in the notes section. See the video and records and record. Great as well. So that's just a little note. I thought she was the cutest thing, so I put it in there. Okay, so let's just kind of slide through at Moodle.com. This is a PowerPoint. It's telling you what at Moodle.com is and how to work it. You can create folders in here. You can store your homework in here. The discussion board is in here. It's just like text. We go back and forth. And I'm showing you, enable the yellow bar. I'm showing you how to work at Moodle. That's what this is, okay? Saving your document. You put a document in there, you send it to me. I'm showing you how to work it, okay? You can post whatever you want in there. I will get it. Make sure it just goes to the instructor. If you want the whole class to see it, that's fine. But if you just want me to see it, just make sure you check instructor only, okay? All right, so this is about archive lectures, which is what I've been talking about throughout this video. So Sapphire supports Black Lives Matter. Email me and I will tell you how. Read this. This is pretty much educational, and it's pretty much letting you know how we record the class, how the classes are archived, and when the videos are uploaded. Every time I do a video, let's say today, as soon as I finish, I'm posting it. So just, take heed to it. And when you get ready to look at it, it should have everything in there that you need. Okay, as far as orientation. Okay, so that was a quick brief on the orientation number 1. Now remember, there's a few orientations going on in here. Okay, I'm gonna stop the share right now. And it's only because I'm only going to do part 1 right now. We're 30 minutes in. So let's stop the share on that. And remember, this is going to be only part 1. I'm going to come back and do part 2. Okay, this video will go in orientation. So I'm going to sign off now and I'll get back to you. I want to put this on YouTube, but I'm also going to put it in the classroom. Remember, this is part 1 of orientation. I literally showed you what is in the orientation. So if you have any questions, make sure you email me. Make sure you get your CPT book. Make sure you get your ICD-10 and your HCPCS book. Let's get it. I have so much beautiful pictures in the book. It's just crazy. So make sure you get the book. I mean, heart is, you guys know how I am about the heart. It is amazing. So let's do that. I'm going to stop the video. You guys have a good evening. It's 6:49, so I'm a little 10 minutes earlier, but let's get this posted. And then I'll go ahead and do the second one. Okay. Have a good evening.